back. Before we get started, hit that like button and subscribe. All right, welcome back, man. A lot of things have been taking place, man. One of the things, man, we have this Silicon Valley Bank. What is this here? This is out of TMZ. I'm pretty sure a lot of you may have came across this story. It says FDIC takeover sparks bank runs. Now, it says Silicon Valley Bank collapsed this week, forcing the feds to step in and take over, which is now having a ripple effect across the country. And I'll leave the link down below where you can see that you have some people standing outside, man. And I'm talking about this line is people are trying to get their funds, man. And it's just a mess, man, because it's like a domino effect, you know, because you have a lot of businesses that had their funds in there, man, and they're not going to get their funds back. It's just a sad story. Also, this is out of CNN. It says these companies held money in Silicon Valley Bank and aren't sure if they'll recover the funds. Now, this article is out of CNN, and it says Roku held approximately 487 million of its 1.9 billion in cash at Silicon Valley Bank, which collapsed Friday and was taken over by the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation. So, man, it says that approximately 26% of the company's cash and cash equivalents of Roku said, adding that the most of its deposits with the bank are uninsured. So, man, that is a lot of money, man. That is a lot of money. You have a lot of people, a lot of companies, tech companies, man, that had millions of dollars in there, man, and they don't even know if they're gonna get that money back. And what about the employees they have to pay? You know, some of these businesses, man, can't even pay their employees, and you see the domino effect, man, that's taking place. And you had a lot of YouTubers, man, out there, man, telling people to get their money out the bank prior to events like this happening, man. So this should be definitely a wake-up call for a lot of people, man, with these banks, man. This is a sad story, man. Then it says SVB collapsed Friday morning after a stunning 48 hours in which a bank run and its capital crisis led to the second largest failure of a financial institute in U.S. history. California regulators closed down the tech lender and put it under the control of the FDIC. The FDIC is acting as a receiver, which typically means it will liquidate the bank assets to pay back its customers, including depositors and creditors. The depositors should have access to their insured deposits by Monday morning, the FDIC said. But the FDIC insured limit is 250,000. Many depositors had cash amounts in the millions stored at SVB. So, man, you see what's taking place, man. You see what's taking place. So if you had $1 million in there, man, they only on insure up to $250,000, man. This is bad right here, man. So let this be a wake-up call for a lot of you out there that have large sums of money in the bank, man. You might want to balance that sucker out, man, because they had millions. Some company had millions. These tech companies had millions and millions of dollars in there, man. And they're not going to get it back, man. I don't think they're going to get it back unless the government steps in or somebody else steps in, man, and buy this bank. But I don't think they're going to get it, man. Then you have the CEO of, I think it was the ex-CEO of Home Depot, man, saying that he feels sad about all the employees, man, that's not going to get paid. It's just truly just a sad story, man. So you got to make sure that you take situations like this, man, and you try to balance yourself out, man. That's why it's always good to have cash on hand, man. You know, it's always something. All right. In other news, man, we have more train derailments, man. So this is out of Yahoo. No, excuse me. This is out of The Guardian. It says Norfolk Southern hired the firm testing air in East Palestine homes. Experts warn that the checks are lacking. So I was reading another news article about this, man. They were saying that they were doing some safety inspections on these cars, man. On these rail cars, man. They found a lot of the wheels needed maintenance. They were loose, you know. And this is not the only derailment in Ohio, man. I was reading another news article where a CSX train in Virginia derailed. You know, they were saying something about a landslide, and they saying that the train derailed in I think it was a creek or so, and it leaked diesel fuel and stuff like that, man. So it's a lot of things taking place, man. That's why you always gotta have bottled water, man. You gotta have emergency funds, man, because the situation that has happened at the SVB bank is a wake-up call. You know, you gotta have some kind of hard assets, man. When you put your money in these banks, man, situations like this can happen, man. You know, you got a lot of YouTubers saying buy gold and silver, which is not a bad thing to have. It's not financial advice. I do have a little bit of both. You know, try to be balanced out, man. You gotta, this is bad, man. You got people that's got their money in that bank, man. You got employees, man, that's not getting paid. I mean, what do you do, man? What do you do in a situations like this, like that? You know, if you had your money in there, say $50,000, and then they tell you, well, we can't give you no more money. We only can give you $2,000. The rest of it is just we'll figure it out later. You know, that's crazy, man. That is just crazy, man. It is just a lot of things taking place, man. Inflation is the cost of goods is steady rising. I don't see any decline on the prices of goods in my area. You know, that's why it's always good to try to get some more revenue flowing and, you know, try to get a side hustle. Don't keep all your eggs in one basket, man. There's just a lot of things taking place, man. I've been busy, man, taking care of a lot of projects, and occasionally I go in here, man. I'm hearing stories about bank runs and all this. It's just a mess, you know. The financial market is just a mess, man. So you got to take what you see right here, man, and use it to the best of your ability, man. You know, this is a warning, man, a wake-up call for a lot of people, man. What about the other banks? You got Wells Fargo, Bank of America, what is it, JPM Chase, all these banks, man. What if they collapse? Then what? You really gonna see some serious problems, man. You're gonna see a lot of problems, man. This is gonna be a domino effect, man, because all these banks, somewhere or another, man, they all linked together in something. That's a lot of money, man. A lot of money. Stuff is bad, man. So continue to stock up on your supplies, man. If you're in that Ohio area, man, get yourself some bottled water. Get your water tested. You know, don't rely on the government to start testing stuff like this. Don't rely on Norfolk Southern to test your water. If you got the means, you got to get your own water tested, man. But stock up on bottled water. All right, man, I'm gonna finish doing what I have to do. I just want to come on here and bring this a couple of articles to light, man. I'll leave the link down below where you can actually see this video of just people standing out there, man, trying to get their funds, man. All right, and I'm out. Hit that like button and subscribe. Thank you for watching.